All right, we're on.
Good. All right, welcome Videoland to more ray tracing. We flipped our mirror around. It was concave, caving in on our object, but now it's convex, bending away from our object. Do you have it drawn? Sketch a concave object. We're still going to put in an optical axis. So you can go ahead and draw in your optical axis just like you did with the concave mirror. And we're going to do a problem. I'll teach you by doing a problem. So let's say that I'm going to put the object at, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to put the object at 6 centimeters. And these are only rough. So this is the object still going to be in front of the mirror. Oh, I said that wrong. The reflective surface is over here. It would still be a concave mirror if I did it that way. Alright, the reflective surface is toward the object, and we're going to put the object at 6 centimeters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's my object. Alright, now I'm going to give you the radius. And that's where it's going to change. So don't put in the radius where you think it is. It's going to be at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is what the problem will tell us. It'll tell us where the object is and where the radius is and whether or not it's concave or convex. So the reflective surface, the object is going to be in front of the reflective surface. And this side is not reflective. It's like painted or so. You ever see the back of a mirror? It's solid. So let's see. Light cannot pass through the mirror because of that. All right. So have you drawn? Uh-oh. Did you just? Was it
Yeah, I just like drew a nice line across and just like.
Yeah.
We can't find it.
You have a supplement. Okay. Onward.
Yeah, and this is why I don't do wood really. Kind of learned it.
The radius is 8, and so you might be tempted to sit it out here like you used to, but look at the curve of the mirror. The circle is now this way, so the radius is on this side of the mirror. So the radius is going to be at 8 on this side. So mark the radius. And again, it's on the opposite side from the object, because now the circle created by the mirror is on this side because of the way it's bending. So, no circles. Alright, you can put the radius in, you don't have to dot in the circle. Alright, so the focus is going to be the same relation with the radius as it used to be. It's going to be half the distance. So if the radius is at 8, the focus is at 4. So do you have your radius and focus on the correct side? Opposite side of the mirror from the object. Now the rules are going to follow the same, but look what happens. Alright, so rule number 1 I'm going to do in red. It's going to go in. I'll make sure you're all set up because you need to see each ray. Everybody set up?
Yeah.
The object at 6, the radius at 8, the focus at 4. All set? Got it set? What happened there?
Yeah.
I was rewriting reflective surface and then
Okay, you got it set? Alright. Alright, so from your object out in front, we're going to do rule number 1. In horizontally, it's going to hit the mirror, and it's going to reflect back through the focus. But remember, it can't go through this material. A mirror is painted or solid on the back in such a way, so it's as if it's going to go through the focus. So the reflection will be as if it's going to go along this line. So I'm going to line up where it hits the mirror with the focus, and the reflection is going to be as if it is from there. Because this is a mirror. It's got to reflect the light beam. So Here's the dark reflected line that was created by that. So in horizontal, back as if it was coming from the focus. In horizontal, back as if it's coming from the focus. Is it really hitting the focus? It's not.
No.
But it will bend as if it is. Let me see those arrows.
Look at all those arrows.
Alright, that looks healthy. It's going to look healthy. Okay. This line should be as if it's coming from there.
Oh, from the focus point.
As if it's coming.
Okay.
So make sure the angle is correct.
It's really high up.
Yeah, it's a little high. Alright, the second arrow, the second ray is going to come off of the object. It's going to go in as if it's going through the focus. So I'm going to aim it right through the focus. So it's going to go in like this towards the focus, and I'm going to dot the rest of the way because I know the ray really does not penetrate the mirror. And it's going to come off of the mirror at that spot where it hit the mirror horizontally. So it's going to reflect this way. Alright, so in as if it's going through the focus, out horizontally. These take some getting used to.
Yeah.
They do follow the same rules, but in slightly different ways. What?
It's like asking me.
Yeah. Alright, now my orange one is going to go in through the radius. So the radius is over there, so I got to eyeball it way over here. So I got to get the angle right. So I'm aiming for the radius. And when I hit the radius, it's going to reflect back in the same path.
It's past.
Yeah, you're going a little too fast.
Alright, so you can see the red, orange, and blue. The thickened red, orange, and blue are not going to intersect on this side of the mirror. So we extrapolate backwards and find that they intersect back here somewhere. Did yours intersect or did you get a triangle? Mine did pretty good on the board. Alright. So I'm going to draw in the image now from the optical axis to the intersection point and circle it. That's my image.
Wait, hold on. Let's pause.
Yeah.
Can you just like a second?
Yep.
Okay, the third one, it goes to
The orange one, it went from the top of the object in through the radius. So I eyeballed the radius way over here.
Okay.
And I'm heading straight toward the radius. And when I hit the mirror, I'm going to stop because nothing passes through the mirror. And it's going to reflect on that same angle as if I was going to the radius. So it's going to reflect back. So I was aiming toward the radius. But
Okay. And then you just do that and dot it, right?
Alright, so now I'm reflecting all those backwards and they intersect it right there. So, if you can tell me, Brandon, if you're following enough, I think you are, is this, comparing this object to this one, is it reduced or enlarged?
Reduced.
Is it real or virtual?
Wait a minute. It is virtual.
And is it upright or inverted?
That's right.
Alright, you got it. Alright. Alright, you try one on your lonesome. Let's try the object at 2, the radius 4. The object at 2, the radius 4, on a convex. So here's your problem in the box. Convex, mirror. We're going to switch it up to lenses next week. Object at 2, radius 4. So next time you go to the optometrist or optician, you can show off your knowledge.
Yeah, I'll just be like, here, can you real quick just draw you some ray tracing?
Yeah. The object is at 2, the radius is 4, and it's convex. This is your problem.
So one of the arrows was drawn to point horizontally,
Alright, so I'm
Toward the
calling
mirror,
the blue and what?
and it reflected towards a line that was like traced to the focal point.
So see the red one, it went in horizontal, it went out as if it came from the
The focal
focus.
point, yep. And then there's another one that was pointed towards the radius from the object,
Yeah.
and it reflected off right in its path of direction,
Same,
right?
right.
And what was the last one?
The blue one is in
Sorry,
horizontal.
I'm late.
No, it's in through the radius, it's number 2, the blue one.
I
In
see.
through, if it's going to the focus.
Okay.
And then it comes out
Next time it's all late.
horizontal.
Alright, should we...
Yeah,
Stop
I'll
video.
just split it up, I think we went over. We
Really?
can just let it
Oh,
go.
so bad.
I'll split it up when I.
Alright, well, I'll
upload it.
stop it right here anyway.
Alright.
All day.